Hi, this is Nathan Bowman, Shade Automation Specialist for Draper Incorporated. Today I'm going to show you how to program an IP gateway for the Intelliflex I/O system. The first thing we're going to cover is how to connect the IP gateway into the Shade network. You can go about doing this one of two ways. The first way is by connecting the IP gateway directly into the device port of a network device connector. The key to this is flipping the IP gateway over and ensuring that the switch on the back is changed over from network to device. Doing so allows you to plug directly into a device port. The IP gateway will rest on the network as if it were a motor, a switch, or any other form of control. Now, if this were at the end of the line and I wanted it to be the end of the network, I would flip this switch, change it from a device to a network, and then I would just simply plug in to the network port of an NDC while ensuring that my network bypass switch is on. From here, you have a few options in the configuration menu. You have a device list. By selecting this, it's going to tell me all the devices that are on the network. It tells me 2 total devices. It's going to read everything that's on the network, so if I had switches, AV gateways, or any other form of control or motors, it's going to tell me. In this scenario, I have 2 AC motors. I know that this is correct. You can use this as a nice troubleshooting tool to let you know if you have continuity along your network. The other functionality is the configuration to connect onto an IP network. So by selecting the configuration, I can establish the IP settings for this device, and I can also do a factory reset. Once I select IP, it's going to take me to the IP configuration mode. By default, the IP gateway is going to be set up for DHCP connectivity. Leaving it in this mode, you no longer have to do anything. However, if you need to locate the MAC address for this IP gateway, simply use the down arrow to navigate until you see the MAC address listed at the bottom of the list. If you have been given a static IP address that needs to be established for the IP gateway, you would then want to change this mode from DHCP by selecting this button here, using your down arrow, and choosing static. From here, it's going to input a default IP address of 192.168.1.9.0. It's also going to input a subnet mask and a default gateway. From here, you simply highlight the IP address, hit your enter button, and then you can navigate by using the down arrow through your different number configurations. Once you select the one that you'd like to change, hit your enter button again, and you can change the individual numbers. Continuously hitting the enter button will get you to each individual number so you can establish your IP address. Once you've set up your IP address, hit the back button and simply navigate down to your subnet mask and default gateway, and you can configure those the same way you set up a static IP. The other feature that is available in the configuration screen is a factory reset. Hitting this, do you want to restore factory settings? Doing this will only do a factory reset to the IP gateway. Nothing else on the network will be affected. If you have any further questions regarding programming the IP gateway, please contact the technical support department at 1-800-238-7999.